Hello friends, good morning. Welcome to the 𝙭𝙬𝙧 Academy and it is my 75 day of 75 hard days English challenge, and today I am very happy because I am going to complete my 75 hard days English challenge, and today I am going to tell you how to remove the fear of speaking English. For removing the fear of speaking English, I will share with you some tips which I followed. The first thing I did, I spoke English. I didn't have any vocabulary and any sentence, but I tried to speak broken English. And the second thing, I put my all effort and I gave my all time to learn English. In the first time, I felt tired, but in that situation, I never give up. And third thing I did, I made mistakes, but I never focused on mistakes. I worked on that mistake, and by doing this, I removed my fear of speaking English. In the third thing is that whenever I used to go in front of my friends, I was not able to speak English fluently because I was very hesitant in that time. But in that time, I was positive and I thought it is opportunity to speak English, and it is the only one opportunity to make myself very good. And the fifth thing is that I gave the task to myself every day, because whenever I gave the task to myself, like I will speak with my friends, I will have conversation, and I will do everything. That time I grew. And the sixth thing, that I never lost any opportunity. Whenever I got any opportunity to give my presentation, to share my story, I participated on them. And when I participated, I got some changes in my personality and I removed my fear of speaking English. And I want to talk to you, as I followed these steps to remove my fear of speaking English, you can do also. If I can remove my fear of speaking English by following these steps, you can do also. Just make the plan and start learning and start doing everything. Friends, right now I am going to start my first step of speaking English. I shared with you lots of new ways. By following these ways, you can improve your English. But today I am going to share a new method with you. By following this method, you can improve your English. So today I am going to speak what I did in a whole day. So let's get started. So today I woke up at around 5:30 a.m. early in the morning. Then I took 2 glasses of water. After that, I left my bed and I made my bed. Then I did the yoga for half hour. After that, I went to washroom and I got freshened up. Then I took my brush and I brushed my teeth. After that, I rinsed my mouth and I washed my face. Then I came back to my room. After that, I got ready for academy and I went to my kitchen. After that, I prepared my breakfast and I took my breakfast. Then I came back to my room and I combed my hair. Then I took off my slippers and I put on my shoes. After that, I left my room at around 7:15 a.m. After that, I reached academy. Then I attended my class for 1 hour. After that, I read newspaper for 1 hour. Right now, you can continue this ahead. So this is the very easy method. By following this method, you can improve your English and you can get rid of your fear of speaking English. And if you have fear of speaking English, you can share your daily routine in English and you can share your past activities in English. Friends, right now I am going to start my second step of reading book, and today I am going to share with you how do I read book, and I am going to read this book. And I will read this story. There was once a poor Brahmin who often had to beg. He hardly had any food in the house. One day the Brahmin received a pot of flour. He happily hung the pot above his bed. "What a nice pot of flour," the Brahmin gushed. "If only I was rich," he thought, "I would have had several such pots of flour." Friends, I have read this story completely, and when you read any story, just read that story completely and read that story in loud voice. Because when you read any story in loud voice, you will improve your pronunciation and voice. And while reading this story, I got 2 new words which I want to share with you. The first one word is drift off. Friends, it is a phrase and the meaning of this phrase is to fall asleep gradually. We can say in Hindi, धीरे धीरे से सो जाना. For example, my mother drifted off while I was talking to her. And the second word is famine. The meaning of famine is extreme scarcity of food. We can say in Hindi, akal. For example, the Bengal famine took lots of lives. And friends, by doing this, you can improve your grammatical mistakes, because I also do this and I also follow this. That's why I am improving my grammatical mistakes. We all wish we had more of that. Time. The fast forward button and left it that way. It's all moving at such a rapid pace, right? So it is only fair to us to pause, breathe, and take a moment to think about the past. Friends, I have done my third step of listening video, and right now I am going to share with you what I learned in these days while listening video. Because I have been listening video more than 74 days, and the first thing I improved my broken English, because I used to copy the speaker and the author. And the second thing, I learned how to make the sentences and how to connect the sentences. Because before listening video, I didn't know that how to make the sentences in English. When I started listening video, I came to know about I can make the sentences in English. And the third thing, I learned how to give the answer of any question in English and how to give any point in English. And the fourth thing is that how to be confident and how to speak English without any fear. Friends, I have done my listening and reading for 1 hour, and after completing my listening and reading, now I want to share with you what I learned in these 75 hard days English challenge. Actually, I learned lots of things, but 2 things I learned in these 75 hard days English challenge. The first thing is that never procrastinate the work. Because I used to procrastinate the work, in these 75 hard days, I learned don't procrastinate the work. And procrastinate means to delay the task or work. We can say in Hindi, किसी भी काम को टालना. For example, you should not procrastinate the work, otherwise you have to pay the heavy price for it. And the second thing I learned, dig the well before you are thirsty. It is a proverb, and the meaning of this proverb is to prepare something in advance. We can say in Hindi, किसी भी काम को या किसी भी चीज की पहले से ही तैयारी कर देना. As I learned these things in my 75 hard days English challenge, this is very important for me, and finally I got rid of my procrastination. Friends, today I have done my all tasks to read Bhagavad Gita, and today what I learned from Bhagavad Gita that I want to share with you, and that is there is nothing like ending in life. There is always new beginning waiting for us. Jai Shri Krishna friends, today I have done my last day of 75 hard days English challenge, and today I am very happy, because in the starting I was not sure I will complete this 75 hard days English challenge or not, because I was very hesitant. And in these 75 hard days English challenge, I learned lots of things. I improved my personality and I changed to myself properly. And in the last, I want to talk to you. If you like our work, please support us to like the video. And if you didn't subscribe the channel, please subscribe the channel, because your support gives us motivation to give something new for you. And we will give you some new information every day.